much you are able to hear me right now. I'm fixing my audio levels, so it will probably sound a bit louder now. I just came home from a jog. I prepped food in advance before I went out. Some reindeer meat and pretty much a bolognese with reindeer meat. And I so much did not want to do this run, but I told myself 3 times a week from now on. It's currently Thursday because it's over 12, but was Wednesday obviously yesterday, and I hadn't had any runs, so I took one now. And this was probably the best workout I've had in a long time, a very long time. I just feel so much more fulfilled, and not in a way that I'm complete, that I'm done with everything else and I don't want to work. Not that at all. Almost reverse. Like, it adds to your momentum, it adds to your work. Like your mental health, the things you get from pushing yourself as a man by working out, pushing your limits, it's something else. Not only do you get the like pure out physical benefits from working out, not only the psychological from all the hormones from running that releases when you run or work out or do high intensity interval training, but also the psychological effects from yourself by you proving yourself for yourself. That is also something that adds so much. And this video doesn't need to be very long, but it is simply to state: push yourself and do the fucking work that you're avoiding. Truly, do the work that you're avoiding. Everything you're searching for is in the work that you're avoiding. And I know that myself as well. I tend to sometimes push things away until everything is perfect, but nothing will ever be perfect. You make it perfect. It isn't that way. You need to execute on imperfections to make it perfect. Like, it really is that simple. It's not easy, but it is very simple. Previously, I did not know what I wanted to do. I've done so many different things. But for the past, I don't know, year and a half, it feels like some pieces are falling together more and more. And it's still in the same track as I thought then. I don't know if it will be exactly that I think right now. But even if it isn't, I'm pretty certain that it will be something along these lines. And I would not be here without my previous experiences. And for the past, I don't know, time, although it's just what I make up in my own head, like, as of recently, my life has been quite messy. Like, I've been moving from place to place until I now settled in my own apartment. Not a hotel, not living at my cousins, not living at my mom's, not my dad's, not any girlfriend. This is just my crib. And I have no excuse for anything anymore. Nothing. And that is a wonderful feeling. Because when you actually are able to execute on what you want to do, man, it's amazing. Like, even working out now, I can just empty my mind. I can relax. I don't get my own energy drained by someone else or something else. It is simply me and my own energy, my own mental space. And it's like I pour out the energy into the home, this vibration, I come back to it, and this is the energy that I have in this home. Like it's holy. It's quite, what's it even called? Like a sanctum, this place. And this is what I'll make it to be. Although I would have preferred a bigger apartment. Sometimes in life you can't have everything you want as of an instant. Like ideally I'd want a separate office, a bit more zoned off, a bigger living room. But to be fair, I'm not complaining at all. This is my own crib. And I can get everything done. So yeah, simply put, do the work that you're avoiding. And more importantly, if you can't do the work that you're avoiding, make yourself be put in the situation where you are allowed to do it. Because everyone can. If you're seeing this, you have internet, probably have an iPhone or Mac or some other computer that at least works. Maybe an Android. Like you have the means to make it work. You just need to like truly want it, like want it enough. It might not come now, it might not come tomorrow, it might not come next year or in 5 years, depending on how your situation looks, depending on where you came from, how your family situation looks, how your like life situation looks, where you live, how your surroundings affect you. It might take longer. But if you want to make it work, you definitely can. And that is just the message of the video, I suppose. And yeah, started raining at the end of my run. And I just walked in it, and it was so tranquil. And it's funny because right now I've muted my mic, but I've got a girl on the phone and she's pretty much sleeping. And it's not just a girl on the phone. I'm not gonna say a girl because she's much more than just a girl. Although, by the way, all girls are girls. Nothing in this life is yours. Don't see her as yours permanently. Maybe she can be, but with that mentality, she will not be. But yeah, I guess you could say she's a bit special in a good way. And I guess you could say it's my girl. But yeah, now it's time to eat my prepped food that I started making before the run. Some reindeer, some tomatoes, some French herbs, basil, thyme, rosemary, dragon. I don't know if it's called that in English. A bit of very spicy cayenne, quite a bit of black pepper, some salt. Yeah, it's like a pot bolognese pretty much, with a touch of spices, obviously garlic, onion and shit. But yeah, it's time to enjoy that. I've been ranting for a bit, and I don't know when this will get up on YouTube because I have so many other things that I haven't uploaded. But as of now, as of speaking now, a lot more will happen. A lot more within the coming. I can't say for sure because things might go significantly quicker than you imagine when you are put in a position where you're allowed, when you aren't a caged bird anymore, when you're free. But within the coming 5 years, my life will change drastically. Like, so much. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, and now I'm parting ways a bit from the previous part of the video. But this isn't a get rich quick scheme. What I'm doing, why I'm not documenting as much, is because I'm building something for myself for the long run, to sustain myself. Not to rely on external sources beyond myself and my own knowledge, my own capabilities, and my own skills, I suppose. But yeah, if you're watching this, I don't know. What do you find interesting about these videos? That's something that I'm genuinely curious about. Sometimes I just like to observe other people's minds. At times I don't really give a shit. If that's the case you're watching, I don't know. Is it because something else? Would I watch my own videos if I didn't know myself? If I didn't speak this and heard it priorly? I don't know. I might have, honestly. I might have also not, because they're quite long, and I could condense them and make them punchier. But yeah, nonetheless, now it's time to eat. Clock is more than 12. So yeah, don't be lazy. Do the things you need to do. Sometimes it's not about laziness, sometimes it's just allowing yourself to be able to do what you need to do. So, if you're in a position where you can't get out of that position, that is something that you can do. So, yeah.